Welcome to my wheels. I was on the Monster Pro yesterday. Hollow motor, right? Floaty wheel. The RSHS, when I was riding that in the beginning, when Frederick lent me his, a big feeling of uncertainty about the pedals dipping and so on and so on. Made me feel like I was falling off the front with those slick leather pads. This, decent. This, great. This, amazeballs. This, secure. Let's say secure. I've gotten the EXM up to 69.2 kilometers an hour and I had to work for it. Now I'm getting more comfortable at 60 kilometers an hour on this. And on the Nick, this is the modified Nick from OneRad. So I know what's in here, right? It's Samsung 50E cells. Not some kind of tutti frutti cells. But they've been performing similarly, this one at the Lumo. So this one, when I was riding with Sergey yesterday, at one point, I guess I was around 60 or 70% battery, and I hit some beeps of 59 kilometers an hour. And they're hard to hear. They're hard to hear. And here's on the Monster Pro, and that's a fast wheel, that's a very stable wheel. But I am generally a faster rider because I just have done a lot of practice at riding fast. A lot of practice at a lot of stuff, except the stuff I haven't practiced. So, at that point, when you're like at 70% battery, then it's not a 64 kilometer an hour wheel anymore, right? Then it's a 59 kilometer an hour wheel. And then there will be some variables. So to me, it wasn't feeling safe anymore, right? This is the 10 kilometer an hour buffer that I wanted over this. I very rarely go over 64, but 64 is not the top speed. 64 is the top speed at 100% battery. Then it goes down. It will go down until you reach 0% battery. At 10% battery, you can still go 50 kilometers an hour, right? That's pretty good. That's like 30, 31. It's as fast as or faster than the 16X at pretty close to zero battery. And this one, it's like it's a trick wheel with some stiffer pads. I like the config. It's great for tricking, great for torquing and stuff like that. An MSP would probably be greater for torquing, an MSP HT, but this one is just like a tiny bit lighter, like 3 pounds lighter. So it just has like a little bit of better balance, has a nice feel to it, So this has become my baby wheel, ironically. This is a very planted wheel. This is a hell of a planted wheel. So this one is crazy safe, right? If we're going to talk about safe riding, the safe riding means having a safe wheel, right? And we want something where we're not hitting the alarms. We just don't want to max out the stuff. Don't max out the stuff, right? This one's easy to max out. And when you're in group dynamics and people are riding and they're riding fast, they're going to be pushing each other and stuff. There's going to be music, there's going to be this vibe, right? Yeah? That vibe is going to be you landing on your ass. So the Nick is still an insanely great wheel, right? Really, really good wheel. And the Lumo with the 2664 is just nuts. It's so nicely priced, it's just nuts. The RS HS, I don't really know where it would fit right now, because with this, it's an RSHS with a bigger battery, it's more planted, it's more stable, the tire is nuts, it's just like carving on this with my CX tire, it's all good, it's good, but this is nuts, this is just nuts. So I don't know, it's raining today. 0.2 millimeters of rain. What do I do? Do I risk the bearings on this one? Well, the bearings on my Nick are making noise. And the bearings on this MSX that's 1,000,000 years old are not. Well, I'm wearing a helmet, so this is going to end well. Different shoes.
Never act the way you should, but I like it, and I know you like it too. The way that I
Different
want
shoes and
you,
different pants.
I gotta have you. Oh yes I do. I never ever stay out late. You know that I can hardly
Superstar. Superstar. It's like a wow, 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 wow when you're braking. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see. Want me to go through the middle? It's funny when like people see something incoming, you know, like bump into each other. Teamwork. It's like they're the best synchronized friends ever. They look at each other and then they walk into each other. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a lot of cops out doing traffic control. My left foot feels like it's a bit more forward, so I guess the left side of my body will be faster. Although I usually will lead here, shoulder, knee.
Pick up that guitar and I'm time to read you.
Yeah, when I said I was going to reseat the tire, I still have not reseated the tire. So there is like a pulsing to the wheel. The motor feels very smooth. So the wheel in general, you know, because it's a hollow motor, feels really, really smooth. There is some noise from the tire, so that gives me feedback. Like on bumps it just like sort of dips down a bit and keeps your speed going, you know. They made it like suspension. They actually made it like foot suspension, and that in combination with the rubber inserts on the pedals, it does stuff. Let's see the guy. Thank you, doctor. Thank you, doctor. Doctor. Right, let's make some noise here on my test strip. Just watch out, there's no cops. Well, it's like someone riding on a bike path. Let's just rip this shit. Oh man.
So this ain't the end. I saw you again today. I had to turn my heart away.
I'm just running out of lead.
Smile like the sun, just
Yeah, someone behind me. Oh, honey, honey, you better watch where you're going, man. You better left right before running out into that path with me on it. It's not a matter of looking forward and running, you know. That's a lot of hope. That's a lot of hope, man. I wish I still had that much hope left. Life would be swell. Hold on. I'll do something more fun. Since I got the helmet on. Might as well do something stupid. Oh man! Oh man! Look at that! When you see like two people on motorcycles with these yellow reflective vests, you sort of like wonder, you know, are those cops? Are those cops? But they're not. They're not. And if they are, I wonder where I could go where they can. And also it's funny because one guy was seated on the back, you know, so I don't think they're doing that. Unless they arrested some guy and put him on the back with a high-vis vest. Yeah boy! Yeah boy! Gotta love this tiny bit of limited peripheral vision. You know, I would prefer to have all my peripheral vision, if that's okay. But you gotta stay safe. You gotta stay safe. That's funny. Look at all the how much gravel is on this stupid path. Stop. Okay. I'm gonna get off. People are gonna complain. People are gonna complain. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime. People are gonna complain. If I start fooling around on the roads with a GoPro in my hand, you know, it's just like these are my hoods. These are my hoods. I don't mind if people in my hoods are like, hey, you guys are really cool riding around on electric unicycles and stuff like that. But if it turns into like some guy riding on the street, I'll gladly do it in the city. You know, it's just like here, it isn't really necessary. So if I would do it, you know, I'd just be doing it to screw around. Signaled a little late there, buddy. Yo, man, get away. Damn. Like, everything is a hazard. Everything is a hazard. This is funny as hell. This is really funny. Because, you know, you put the helmet on, and then it's like, okay. But everything is a danger. It's not the falling. It's not the falling. Who's gonna fall? What's wrong with you? Why would you fall? What's even wrong with you? Yeah, Papi Chulo. Let's go. Let's go, Papi Chulo. Oh my God, so slow. Oh, there's a school. It's 30 kilometers an hour. I'll just slowly carve. Oh. Oh God. Oh no, there's a car behind me. Oh no. Oh, he's turning and there's another car. Oh no! It turns into a 50-kilometer-an-hour road. The truck is gonna catch me. Oh no! So keep going for it. Good luck. Man, like everyone's on the road today. Yeah, you're gonna die, honey. You're gonna die. Everyone's gonna die, including me. Yeah, I kind of like run out of Sabrine, I guess. But you know, I'm not hating. Not hating. Not hating at all. Yeah. The peacock. What a guy. Just walking with his lower body. Upper body was still. You're fabulous, baby. You're fabulous. Man, I'm funny today. I am funny today. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Hello. Yeah.
Är det bra eller?
Va?
Är det bra?
Yeah.
Fan vad nice!
Look at this. An air wheel. An air wheel. Alright, so we were just talking a bit. We're gonna meet up someday because he's got this two-wheel wheel. Look at this. A two-wheel wheel, right? So he's gonna come by me someday and I'm gonna put him on the MSX. We're gonna do an experiment. Can you go from two wheels to one wheel after you've been riding one of those? That's gonna be fun, yeah? Let's go light the world on fire.
Shit!
Big ass wheel. We're gonna rip up that road now. Look at this fucking traffic. One more. One more. Yeah. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nice to meet you. Ready? Go.
Everything on our own. We don't need anything or how I feel. Those three words are said too much. They're not enough. If I lay here,
This, what you up to?
if I
you up
just
to, man?
lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?
Oh, look at you. What a
Forget what
superstar.
we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. If I lay here,
And that, my friends, is why this is a safe wheel.
just forget the
Safe food. That's right. That's right. You and your car ain't shit. You ain't shit, food.
Just know that these things will never change for us at all. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me? Just forget the world.
For money. Do what you want me to do.
Lift me up, take me there. Lift me up, take me there. While since I saw your face and nobody else. So when I knew that you could see me too, I wanted you all for myself. So give me up, take me there. So when I knew, give me up, take me there. So when
I needed my arms. That was close, man.
So when I lift me up, take me there.
That fan though.
It's been a while since I saw your face and nobody else. So when I knew that you could see me too, I wanted you all for myself.